Or do you need the iPad?
Well, I have to download something. Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
You need that?
I think
You got it?
Hang on, let me see if it's downloaded. Nope. Yeah, I do. Sorry. It's not working. What's up, folks? Hey, Duck Boy Dean.
Hey, Duck Boy Dean.
Moses.
There's Moses. Oh, yeah, we got a little vino tonight, Duck Boy.
Do you have red?
I'm doing the white. I have a little red for later, but I'm doing the white tonight. Hey, Tish.
Oh, how's Catherine Lyons Duncan? Oh, I bet it's my mom. Hello, my friends.
Hello, my friends. All right, we got about a minute.
We should do a gift card giveaway tonight.
Possibly. Charles Long and...
All right. 601.
Charlie, don't be disappointed. I got to switch it up a little bit. Can't go back to back.
Hey, Kim. Hey, Mom and Dad. Here's Miss Rixie.
There we go.
Dedicated and loyal viewers.
I love it. You tell
I'm
me
excited for tonight's dinner, too.
You tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready?
Let's rock.
All right, let's rock. All right, so what do we have tonight? I put it out earlier. We are going to do a baked shrimp scampi. So many times we think about shrimp scampi, we think about pasta with it, everything. Tonight we're just going straight baked shrimp scampi. So we've got some beautiful shrimp. We're going to season those up here in a minute. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my good old cast iron here on this egg. We're going to treat the egg like an oven tonight. We've got it at 450 degrees, not crazy hot. I do have the diffuser plate in, so not worried about any flames. But we're going to go ahead and warm that because that's what's going to go, our shrimp are going to go in when we go to bake them here in a little bit. But first things first, we're going to jump right to dessert. We've got some beautiful strawberries. This is a great dish to do if you look in your refrigerator and you realize, like we do sometimes, wow, we bought those strawberries, we haven't used them, they're getting a little soft. What can I do with them? Here you go. We're going to make some balsamic strawberries, but we need to let those marinate just a little bit. So we're going to do those first. So we have our beautiful strawberries. They were pretty big. Cut in half. We're going to take a little bit of our wonderful, beautiful Kroger balsamic vinegar, which, for these purposes is fantastic. We're going to drizzle some of that balsamic over the top of those. All right. And then what we're going to do is, down below, because my box isn't super pretty, we're going to put just a little bit of sugar on those. Now remember, we talked about this another time. This is us kind of macerating these berries. All right. So we're going to stir those up, let that sugar go around. Balsamic vinegar. All right. Now, here's the part where you may think I'm crazy, but I'm not. I love this recipe. Black pepper. All right. We're going to put just a little pinch of coarse ground black pepper onto these strawberries. Okay. We're going to add that too. Give it a little stir. All right.
Why do you put the salt on there?
I didn't put salt on there. I put sugar on there.
Sorry. Yeah.
Come on now. Come on. All right. So what do we have? We have strawberries. We have balsamic vinegar. We have a little bit of sugar. We have a little bit of black pepper. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze just a little bit of lemon juice on there. Okay. This kind of brightens everything up. All right. That's what we're looking at. We're going to let those go sit in the fridge until we're done. And really, you're just going to be able to see them when they're finished. We will serve these tonight over a little scoop of vanilla ice cream. So we'll have some balsamic, little peppered strawberries over vanilla ice cream. So those are good to go.
Without salt.
Without salt.
Hey, we've got a couple comments on the painting. So
I got to talk about the painning.
We got the kids off of the Fortnite. And look what they can do.
We do have a nice new piece of artwork for our outdoor kitchen. Thomas and Julia spent some... Will you put the dog up, please? Thomas and Julia spent some wonderful time outside today and did 2 paintings. This is one of them. We had no paint brushes, so they did them all with their fingers and their hands, and I was very pleasantly surprised. We have a couple artists, so they wanted it to be in the background. We've got it tonight. Beautiful painting by Thomas and Julia. Here is painting number 2, more of a
turn it to the side
vertical that we've done here.
And down. There you go.
So we have 2 gorgeous paintings for our outdoor kitchen. All right, there we go.
Thanks, God. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh,
all right.
And so EJ's asking. EJ, I think
What's
this
up,
is the
brother
first time
Gonda?
that EJ's asked a question, but he's wanting to know, are those Gulf shrimp?
Of course, EJ.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so we have our shrimp. We get to get a little bit of a marinade for these shrimp. So what are we going to do? We're going to move a little quick here. We've got some white wine in our nice little copper pots. We're not going to be shy here. We got about, I don't know, half a cup, 3/4 of a cup. We're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in with our shrimp. All right. If Matt Durrett's watching, I hope you've gotten your salt and pepper little container unit. We've got a little salt and pepper. We're going to go with a little bit of lemon juice. Now remember, we're making scampi here. Okay, so might you saying, where's the garlic? We're getting ready to get to that. So we're going to give this a little extra lemon juice. Okay, we've got that in there. Remember, I don't worry about the seeds. All right, what else do we have? We've got a little bit of shallot. All right, I'm a big fan of the shallot. Shallot is basically like an onion, sweet, a little bit milder, so it works out good. So we're going to dump our shallot in there. Now what I'm going to do is, I do have a little butter in a skillet. I'm going to set that in there. Hopefully y'all can see that. And we are going to add a little bit of garlic into that butter.
Hey, Ashley.
We are going to use this kind of twice. So I'd kind of let this butter soften. We're going to make a little bit of a garlic butter. We're going to pour half of it into our shrimp marinade. And then we're going to save the rest for the next step. So let me show you the next step real quick while we let this butter melt. So once again, we have our Gonda Gulf shrimp. We have white wine, salt, pepper, and shallot. We're going to let that sit, and lemon juice. We're going to let that sit for a second. But now to make scampi, what we have to do is, this is supposed to be crispy scampi. We're back to our panko breadcrumbs. So we've got a bowl here with our beautiful, these are just plain. I like buying them plain so you can season them up as you would like, okay? So we've got plain panko breadcrumb. So how do we season them?
A couple questions when you're ready.
Yeah. Let me get through this part and then we'll do that. We're going to add some crushed red pepper. All right, couple good knocks of that. We've got a lot of breadcrumbs in here. Okay, we're going to take some Parmesan cheese. We're going to grate that in there. I'll get that big wedge. All right, this Parmesan will add great flavor. We broke our other kind of shaver that shaved a little better than this, but
the grater?
Our grater. So we've got panko, crushed red pepper. There we go. Parmesan. All right, give that a toss. All right, so we're seasoning up our breadcrumbs. We're going to add a little bit more of our Durret salt and pepper. One more. All right, and
Where do you buy that salt and pepper container, Larky?
I think you can get them. Well, you can get them. I know you got to be able to get them at like Williams. I mean, not probably Williamson. Is it Williams-Sonoma outlet?
You said Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Williams-Sonoma.
Places like that. Amazon.
Yeah.
They've got them. They've got everything. So we've got our panko, crushed red pepper, Parmesan, salt and pepper. Now let's check our butter. I bet it's probably. Oh yeah.
Now those shrimp, are they peeled
Yes.
already?
So
Okay.
we're using the same ones we've used for a bunch of other videos. 2125 P&D tail on. So there's about an average of about 23 shrimp per pound. They're peeled and deveined P&D tail on. So we've got our garlic butter here.
The garlic was it minced or grated?
It's minced.
Okay.
Minced garlic. All right. Give me 10 seconds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of this
Peeled and deveined.
garlic butter onto our breadcrumbs. Okay? If you got a clump, it'll melt. Don't worry about it. All right, so we've got that. I'll set that to the side because now what we've got to do is we've got to add the rest of this garlic butter to our scampi. Okay? All right, let's give these a toss. And those are looking pretty awesome. Can we see those?
Mm-hmm.
Those look wonderful. So, what we're going to do is, we've got our pot in here. Okay? We are now going to dump all of these shrimp into our bowl. And we're going to try to, ooh, guys, can you smell that?
Yes.
That white wine, everything.
It already smells good.
Yeah. Woo, hot on that side. All right, we're going to leave those in there. We're going to let those cook for a minute, okay? And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn my vent down. I don't want 500 degrees here. I don't want anything. I want to treat it like an oven. So I've got my top vent closed. All right. Now we have our balsamic strawberries, kind of marinating, ready for vanilla ice cream for later. We have our shrimp that was marinated, white wine, little garlic, butter, salt, pepper, shallot. All right. We have our breadcrumbs ready to go, seasoned, a little bit of garlic butter on those. And we talked about making a simple salad tonight. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you all, and I thought I had, hold on.
What you need?
I need my bowl. You talk to the people.
The
Let me
what?
get my little bowl to make my vinaigrette.
Oh, so I was talking to, I was on a conference call today at work, and the president of my bank has been watching Larkin's cooking videos. He loves going to eat at Grisani's. By the way, when we open back up, everybody's got to come and visit. Big Daddy likes to give away appetizer gift cards. So if you've been a loyal listener and you mention our show, we'll give you an appetizer gift card.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Will said he was going to stop by one day this weekend, and he's just going to wear his shorts and his shirt. Our president, and just pull up. He said hopefully he'll get a couple of bites.
There you
or
go.
Whatever. So,
All right, so I'm back. I got my bowl. What I wanted to show y'all was the simplicity of making a vinaigrette at home. Okay. We have our old California, the one I love, California Olive Ranch. And we're going to go about a 2-to-1 ratio here on olive oil. Thank you, buddy. This side.
the closing the vent does cool the grill down, correct?
Yes.
When you open it up slightly, it brings it back up.
Correct.
I remember from the ribs.
Yes. So we have, I don't know, close to a half a cup olive oil there. We're going to go red wine vinegar. All right, about a fourth of a cup. I stuttered there. I have to say, I prefer a little bit more vinegar to oil in my vinaigrettes. So olive oil, red wine vinegar, a little kosher salt, a little bit of black pepper. All right. Dijon mustard. Big fan, okay? So we're going to take a little bit of this Dijon mustard. We're going to add a little bit of that into our vinaigrette. And the next thing that I'm a big fan of on vinaigrettes is a little bit of honey. I got this Goat Hill Farms honey, Germantown, Tennessee. Not exactly sure who that is. I think they sell it at Germantown Hardware. It's fantastic. So we're going to give this just a touch of honey.
The Rixies will be at the restaurant when we get open.
There we go. Thank you.
We need to have a big old party.
We will have a big old party. All right, so what do we have here? That took us 30 seconds, and we didn't, by the time you could go in your fridge, cut the wrapper around the neck of whatever vinaigrette you like, shake it, you could make your own, okay? So we have olive oil, red wine vinegar, honey, salt, pepper, Dijon mustard. Give that a little whisk. And with that, we've got a beautiful vinaigrette, okay? And when I talked about a simple salad, that is really what we're doing tonight. All right, let me lay my bowl out. I love my little stand. If you can find one of these, they're great. Got our beautiful wooden bowl. Love doing the salads in the wooden bowl.
We love a wooden bowl.
Yeah. All right. We've got just the kind of pre-washed, ready to go. I love the mixed greens. All right. We're going to put those in. And this is really how simple this salad's going to be because we're not adding any other
Did you wash that off?
I did.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a freak about salad.
Yep. All right, so the little...
Even though it says pre-washed, I don't trust them.
my trick on this is, I think we've talked about this, pour what you want around the outside of the bowl, okay, instead of just pouring it right on your lettuce.
Why is that?
That way you're not hitting the lettuce completely drowning the leaves on there, okay? You kind of go around, because what we'll do is, clean my spoons off. Now we'll work this around those edges because we want it to be light, okay? We don't want it to be super strong with that dressing. Homemade vinaigrette. All right, and folks, that's all you need. A simple Dijon honey vinaigrette, olive oil, red wine vinegar. All right, beautiful, simple green salad. If you'd like to, maybe throw a little feta on there. We love feta around here. Little crumbled feta, a little bit of blue cheese. And that's really all you need. So,
where did you get that wooden bowl? You had that before we got married.
I've had it for a long time. Okay. Yeah, very long time.
I've seen them at Williams-Sonoma Outlet.
Yeah.
Though.
And I love the stand, though, because it allows you to work in the bowl without it moving around. So simple spring mix salad, Dijon honey vinaigrette, little bit of cheese, blue cheese, gorgonzola, feta if you'd like. Very clean, very crisp, good to go. So that's that.
Well, Stephanie, you got to have your anniversary dinner there. Stephanie across the street, she said, if we'd only known you then, that's where we had our
that's right.
rehearsal dinner.
All right, so let's check. Ooh, look at those shrimp, buddy.
Holy moly.
Now, what was that?
4 minutes?
4 minutes? We have some gorgeous looking shrimp here, okay? So what I'm going to do is, there's our breadcrumbs. We took our plain panko breadcrumbs. We did garlic butter, Parmesan, salt, pepper, and crushed red pepper. We're going to mix this up a little bit. That butter kind of helps get those breadcrumbs ready to go. Give that a good mix. Now what we're going to do is we are going to sprinkle this right on top of those shrimp.
I agree. So Beth Rixey said that the strawberries would go great on that salad. I actually have one that I make with, what is that, Monterey Jack cheese and strawberries and toasted walnuts or something like that, with like a strawberry vinaigrette dressing. I love fruit on my salad. Larkin is not like a huge fruit person.
I like a little like blueberry, or I'm kind of more of the toasted walnuts, little gorgonzola. So there's what you can see. We have gorgeous shrimp, butter, white wine, garlic, panko breadcrumbs. We're going to lower the lid on this baby. Now I am going to open the vent. I want to crank the heat up, kind of like a broiler at home. Get the heat going, all right? If you were doing this in your oven, you're probably going to get more color on it than what we'll probably get here because you've got the burners there going right on those breadcrumbs. But that's okay, all right? So let's talk about some wine.
All right.
You ready? Wine time. We're doing
Clark,
shrimp.
I talked to your sister today. She's so sweet.
We're doing shrimp
Sorry.
tonight. And so we're doing a little white wine. This is Domaine Serene, Evansted Ranch from Oregon. This is actually, as you can see, a 2014 vintage Chardonnay. I became a fan of this winery probably 4 years ago. I started with them on their Pinot Noir, which is absolutely fantastic. We have got a big loyal following at the restaurant of that Pinot. The Chardonnay, however, is unbelievable. Unbelievable. You would think to yourself, you go in the liquor store now, you look at most of your Chardonnays, you're probably drinking, what are we in, 2020?
Yep.
You're probably drinking a 2018, 2019. I just opened this today. I've had this stored at the restaurant and brought a bottle home. I thought it would be beautiful with the shrimp. I've taken a sip of it. It's absolutely fantastic. Not a ton of fruit. It's not a fruit-forward Chardonnay. All right. It has great mouthfeel, good butter with it, and I am an absolute fan of this wine. So if you're looking for a little upper-end Chardonnay, check out Domaine Serene. Pick you up a bottle.
Do you sell that at the restaurant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever had that. I'd like to.
You want to try that?
Just a tiny sip.
All right. Executive producer sip, as we do.
Larkin is turning me into a wine expert. That's
I
what
love
Terry
the
says.
color, though. It's got beautiful color. And like you said, that we're drinking a 2014 vintage that I've had stored, and it drinks unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. So, cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks, Duck Boy Dean, for the beautiful wines. Now, our strawberries.
Duck Boy, am I allowed to put an ice cube in this?
You could. All right, so our strawberries are doing good. You can see they're kind of just sitting there marinating. That little bit of balsamic vinegar. Beautiful flavor. That pepper is in there just to give it a little bit of spice. And let me tell you, when you sprinkle that pepper, and you could do this with a peach too. When you sprinkle pepper on there, when you go to eat your vanilla ice cream, it's fantastic. The contrast of that cool and little bit of spice is beautiful. So we're pleased with that. We have our fantastic mixed green salad, simple Dijon vinaigrette. No reason to buy anything from the store anymore. If we weren't using red wine vinegar tonight, you could make it with balsamic vinegar. Have a balsamic vinaigrette. But that base of olive oil, little Dijon, honey, salt, pepper, and whichever vinegar you would like, you have a killer vinaigrette. Okay? So, last thing. What do we have? We got a little bit of Italian parsley. Okay? So, we want to just take that. So many times people, look, all you have to do on that is just cut around there. Make sure you don't get that little piece in there. What's happening?
I asked Duck Boy Dean if I could put an ice cube in the wine.
What'd
He
he
goes,
say?
sorry, I glitched. What was the question?
Glitch.
But your mother's like, yes.
Of course. Hey, Robert, the thing you have to understand is my father and mother, who I love to the moon and back, but I don't know the last time I could remember the time my dad drank a glass Chardonnay and didn't have an ice cube in it. So my family is that way. I'm prone to doing that as well. So
How much does it cost a bottle? Tish is asking, like your retail.
that's a Duck Boy question.
Duck Boy will have
So
to say.
Robert, what does that cost at whoever at Buster's, Corks, Cheers, that Domaine Serene? What's that bottle running? Let us know. All right, let's check these shrimp. Look at that. Look at the color that we're getting on those breadcrumbs. There's our scampi. Can you see that, babe? Can
yes.
we see the color?
Yeah.
I've probably been more excited about this meal.
You've never made this here.
No, but when I woke up this morning and was kind of researching what I wanted to do, and I've been wanting to do a scampi. People have been asking for a little white wine sauce, Terry. But I thought, let's do something other than pasta. We have got gorgeous color, gorgeous crispy breadcrumbs, beautiful shrimp. We're going to give that about 30 more seconds. And folks, that's going to be a wrap. But give me 30 seconds. Let's see what it looks like. Any other questions?
They
Hey, how
say
you
it
doing?
keeps going in and out of focus for some reason. That's a bummer. That's Melissa. Maybe it's mine. I don't know. Oh, Terry says she'd rather have Miss Mary's salad. Clarky's back. Clark Talley's back.
Hey, Brother Clark.
Oh, Brother Clark.
We also do have some beautiful baguette loaves in there, not made from Clark Talley, made from, what is it, La Brea, I guess, at the Kroger, which I like. I would have loved to have had a truffle loaf tonight, but we have to do with what we can. But we'll have some, if you do this recipe, make some great little baguette, put a little butter, a little Parmesan, a little black pepper on it, get it crispy, because there's going to be sauce here to dip, and it's going to be wonderful. So let me clear a spot, and we're going to set all of our stuff out. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Make it look pretty. We'll display all this fantastic food.
Okay, Philip's saying the focus is good. No problem here.
Okay, wonderful. All right.
I'm operating like
down.
14 contract.
You are.
Okay, Clark says he can't find the flour.
Can't find the flour? What does that mean?
For his bread.
Oh, I was really confused as to what you were just talking about.
That looks
Folks,
unreal, homie.
If someone doesn't see that and put me on the Food Network, there's something wrong in this world. All right? Beautiful shrimp scampi, crispy panko. You can see it bubbling. All right? We're going to serve that. When you put this next to it, it's kind of a shame, but I do like simple things. A beautiful mixed green salad, honey Dijon, homemade vinaigrette. It'll go wonderful. We have a ton of flavor in this shrimp scampi. We got Parmesan. We got salt, pepper, white wine, garlic, crushed red pepper. We don't need to do a salad that's filled with ingredients. We need something really crisp, clean, simple to help with your palate. That's what we have here. All right. And then once we clean all this mess up, all right, and we're eating in a little bit, we have our ice cream shop that my daughter Julia runs every night here in the driveway. And one of the offerings is going to be top your ice cream, a little vanilla ice cream with some of these beautiful balsamic strawberries, a little bit of black pepper. It's going to be fantastic. All right. So thanks for joining us again tonight. I thought this is probably one of the things I'm most excited about, this dish. I can't wait to eat it. We have had a lot of people telling me.
Going to you.
Going to me.
One day I'll figure this out.
Yeah. Saying, put the stuff on YouTube. Put the stuff on YouTube. So we did. Today, with the extra time I have on my hands after my daily chore duties here at the house with all the kids, I sat down and we created a YouTube called Cooking with Larkin. So please go on YouTube and go to Cooking with Larkin. I've uploaded all the videos. I believe I'm very fortunate. My buddy Michael Carpenter is probably going to give me a fancy little logo or something, because the one I have up there now is a little rookie. But he's going to do that. So go to Cooking with Larkin on YouTube. You can watch all of our videos that we've done. And I even got bored and created an Instagram account. So if you're on Instagram, go to Cook with Larkin. I'll upload all the photos of the things we do every day. So thanks again for joining us. We love it. Enjoy the weather. Stay safe. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Cheers.
Cheers.